she held only one job title but wore many hats. Not only did she have to work, but also serve an arrogant rich heiress. After working for 3 years, all she wanted was a single day off, yet her boss scolded her viciously.
아니 니들은 왜 약속을 안 지키니? 이해가 안 돼, 이해가. 니들은 문제가 뭔지 알아? 게으르고 멍청한데 남들 하는 거 다 하고 살려니까 그 모양인 거야.
Not only did Yumo fail to get her leave approved, she also got a harsh scolding from her boss before she could even recover from the emotional blow. The heiress Anna came over asking her to book an international flight. Apparently, planning a wedding felt too troublesome to Anna. She wanted to go abroad with friends to unwind, and she reminded Yumo not to say anything.
엄마한테는 친구랑 가는 거다, 알지? 걱정 마. 모임에서 만났는데, 심각한 사이 아니야.
제가 왜 이사님 걱정을 하겠어요.
Feeling awful, Yumo couldn't be bothered to respond to the heiress, but her indifference made Anna feel embarrassed. That afternoon, when Yumo handed over her passport and reminded her it would expire in a month, Anna deliberately knocked the passport to the floor, forcing Yumo to squat and pick it up. Then she ordered Yumo to go apply for a renewal, but that process required the applicant to appear in person. Realizing Anna was making things difficult on purpose, Yumo had no choice but to walk away. None of her coworkers dared speak up for her, because all of them had been scolded and mistreated before. They endured it only for the generous salary, but this time, Yumo couldn't take it anymore. She didn't want to live like this forever. An arrogant heiress, the meanly family. She didn't want to serve them any longer. Yumo stormed upstairs and took all the cash from the register. She also took Anna's documents and passport. For 8 years, she had worked hard to live, but after 3 years of labor, her boss still called her dumb and lazy. She would no longer live by reading people's faces. She wanted everyone to fear her. Yumo bought a cake by the roadside, then got on the bus home. The house in my hometown may be small, but it has my mother's warmth and her pride. Since she left without saying goodbye, Manager Kim called her repeatedly, but she ignored all the calls and deleted every contact from the Lee family. Just as she was deleting contacts, she saw the name Senior Ziyuan. The two of them used to be very close. After being apart for a year, Senior Ziyuan had already become a journalist. When the senior asked how she was doing, Yumo instinctively lied. She said she had just returned from studying abroad and was feeling a bit lost about the future. The senior warmly asked if she was open to a recommendation. She could introduce her to a training center as a teacher. Yumo was intrigued and started working on her resume as soon as she got home. But when it came to the education section, she didn't know what to write. She thought of Anna's passport and personal documents. This time, she decided to tell a bigger lie. To get revenge on the Lee family, Yumo planned to assume Anna's identity. Just then, she happened to run into a former co-worker from the museum. She accidentally learned that Anna would move to the US after her wedding. That gave Yumo even more courage. So, with her senior's recommendation, she applied to the tutoring center as Leanna, claiming to be the overseas returned Leanna.